Today's date is October 18th. Progress report. It's been exactly a week since I felt the symptoms, and this is where we're at right now, a week in. I'm gonna say this. I know that my Bell's palsy could have been worse, but it's still Bell's palsy in the end, and it's something that I'm working on recovering. Hey guys, okay, today's date is October 20th, 2019. The time now is 12:11 in the morning. So we are, is that eight days into when I'm sure I started feeling symptoms for the Bell's palsy. It's the end of the day. I went to work today, and this is where we are. I know I feel really weird saying this, but I got lucky, I guess, in the sense that it's not as severe as a lot of people have gotten it. So right now the only dead giveaway still is my left eye, which is this eye. It's not closing, so when I blink it it has its own agenda. My smile still lopsided. When I finally went to the ER, this was pretty much how it was. So that's what I mean. I feel like I kind of got lucky, and I feel really weird saying that because I don't want to be like, oh, everybody else was really unlucky, but I guess for my first Bell's palsy episode, I'm glad it wasn't as bad as it could have been. I do want to say that this Sustain Ultra is actually pretty good. It's an eye drop. It's a lubricating eye drop. It's the Sustain Ultra High Performance, and a girl who has had Bell's palsy, she recommended this, and I was like, okay, because my eye won't close so it dries out. And this isn't as, it's like a little bit more thick than regular eye drops, so it lubricates your eye for a little bit longer. Like I can go like 30 minutes sometimes with just one drop, and I reapply. So that's where we are. Still not able to move both my eyebrows at the same time. Smile is lopsided still. Nostrils, only one side. By the way, this is my right side, this is my left side. Still can't taste anything on my left side. I feel like I have some tenderness right here. You know that feeling, not that I've ever been punched in the face, but like you get a bruise or something, and it's like right here. And I still feel some pain on this side, and it's not as much today. Yesterday it was worse. Good afternoon. It is still October 20th. The time is 1:07 in the afternoon. I'm getting ready for work. No changes overnight. I feel like my left eye, which is this side, isn't drying out as easily. So I don't know if that means anything or if it's just all in my head. That's the update. I'm gonna try to do these updates daily until I've recovered. Still only blinking in one eye, you know. And I noticed last night, because I watched a video, I can't move my right ear. You know how you can kind of move it a little bit? Can't happen. So I mean, it's not a big deal that I can't move my ear. I don't really need it. Like, I don't really need to move my ear for anything, but just the daily update. I have to get ready for work because I have to leave for work in 20 minutes. So yay, running behind already. Good morning. It is about 8:10 in the morning right now. I am getting ready for work. I woke up with what I'm hoping is a pimple because I'm taking antiviral medications. It should hopefully not be something worse, and you know what I'm talking about. No real improvements today, of course. I do feel like sleep helps a lot. I feel like since this whole thing started, I sleep, like I go straight to sleep when I get home. I don't, of course I'll get on the iPad, but I fall asleep so much faster, and I sleep throughout the night, so I feel like it's definitely taking a toll on my energy. I don't know if that's one of the symptoms, but that's what I'm feeling. I feel like my face has kind of always been a little bit asymmetrical. So good evening. It is, wait for it, 8:45 on October 21st. It's the end of the day, and I do have some developments to report. I do feel like the left side of my tongue, or the left side of my face, my head, whatever, I can taste. I don't know if it's just all in my head, but I tested by putting a little bit of sugar on my tongue on this side at work, and it seemed like I could taste it. And then today I had some pizza and it didn't taste as yucky, thank goodness. I still want to do whatever it wants to do, so I mean, there's nothing I can do about it except hope for the best. I do notice that after a good night's sleep, I feel like I've made progress. So I'm hoping, since I'm gonna go to bed early tonight, and since I don't have to be at work till early afternoon tomorrow, that I'll get some really good sleep. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot to report. Tonight is my last dose of my medication. I'm not sure which one, either the steroid or the prednisone. No, the prednisone. Prednisone, I think. I don't know. I have one of them. Today's the last dose. So tomorrow I don't have to take any meds, and I'm really excited about that because there have been times when I wake up late and it throws off the whole day. So that's where we are. I did talk to my mom. She was curious about how I was doing, and she's kind of teasing me because she was like, smile, and I would smile. She's like, I don't see a difference, and I'm like, are you telling me I smiled like this the whole time? She's like, no. But talk to my mom, talk to my sister, and that's where we are. I still want to do whatever it wants. I don't know. So I'm gonna go to bed and I'll check in the morning. We'll see if we've made more progress throughout the night. Good morning, and I say good morning because it's still technically morning, even though it's about to be noon. Time now is 11:53. Date is October 22nd. No real progress, I feel like. Well, I don't know, maybe. I was brushing my teeth and I noticed that I can hold water in my mouth. So that's good. I haven't tested my taste buds just yet because I haven't had time to eat or drink anything. My like wrinkle or crease right there isn't as, I feel like it's not as obvious, but I don't know, maybe it's just me. Still not able to move it 100%. Nostrils, eyebrows, still only blinking with one eye, but I'm fine. I feel some pain on this side, kind of like my head and my neck area. I don't know if I slept wrong, but I feel like I have a leg ache for some reason. I think I may have slept wrong, I don't know. I hope I slept wrong, and we're getting ready for the day because I have to go to work. Progress. It's slow, but I feel like it's happening. Good evening, everybody. Okay, time now, it's 12:19 in the morning on October 23rd. I'm checking in for October 22nd because I didn't get to check in before midnight, so this is my only option. No progress today. I do feel like my taste buds are kind of coming back. I think I mentioned that before, but I think now I'm more sure of it. They're not all back, but I taste a little bit more. I did some face exercises today, and you know, surprisingly, even though my eye constantly waters on this side, the CoverGirl Lash Exhibitionist, I think that's what it is, the waterproof, actually lasts pretty decently on this eye. But for whatever reason, even though this eye isn't the eye that's affected, it smears all over the place. So that's where we are. Good night. Good afternoon. It is now 12:40 in the afternoon on October 23rd. Focus. There we go. Still the same. So no real updates to post. Tonight I'll show you guys how I tape my eye shut and what I use and stuff like that. Sorry, that's Amy. She's in the backyard right now. Good early morning vlog. Time now, woo, is 1:47 in the morning, October 24th. I didn't need my eye drops as much today. My eye still only blinks one-sided, but I feel like it's blinking, it closes just enough so that I don't need it as much. Now my eye still gets dry. Still no progress as far as like mobility. See? Only able to move the one nostril, eyebrow still only one side. I am grateful though that I can close my eye a little bit now. The tape that I use for taping my eye shut is this. Sam got it at Walgreens for me. It's medical tape that is gentle, because the regular one I think would have torn like my eyelashes out. But I'll show you how he puts this on, because he's the one that's been taping my eye shut for me. So we're gonna do that and I'll show you guys. Alright, this is my eye all taped shut. I use gauze and some tissue to kind of, because you know how your eye socket kind of goes in. Because for whatever reason, my eyelashes are like, my eye still kind of opens up a little bit, and then my eyelashes are like bended up and it's uncomfortable. So this is just to keep my eye closed during the night so that it won't dry out. I put a little bit of eye ointment in there to keep it moist. This is how we are. So good night. I know I look silly, but it's better than having like uncomfortable eyes. So good night. Good afternoon. I'm saying afternoon because we slept late. 1:15 in the afternoon. I know as a Native American, Navajo specifically, we're not supposed to sleep late, but we stayed up till like probably almost 3 in the morning, and I still need to recover. So I don't really mind, you know, sleeping late. I haven't slept late like this in a long time, so it felt kind of good. And I do know that the rest, like when I get really good rest and I sleep a good amount, I feel like I make improvement, so I didn't mind. I've only needed 1 drop of eye drops, and like I can feel my face. I feel like right now it's kind of stiff, but in my head I feel like it kind of loosens up throughout the day, but that could just be me. No improvements. Eyebrows, nose, juicy face, smile. I do feel like my left eye is bigger than the other. Just woke up here. I'm gonna get ready for the day. We have to do laundry today. So that's my check-in. I do feel like some soreness right here. I woke up with a headache this morning. Yesterday I realized that I didn't even need any Tylenol. Today I have a headache like right here and back here. And yesterday I did feel some like twitching right here. And that was it. So I'm gonna go down and have breakfast and have some coffee. Good evening. It is 11:18 in the evening of October 24th. I didn't need as much eye drop today. I think I maybe used it less than 5 times, which is good because that means my lid is starting to be able to close on its own. I think that's what it means because that's what I'm interpreting it as. Still not a lot of progress as far as what I was able to do previously with my face. I've already washed up. I did notice that I'm kind of getting some like fine lines right here from my face kind of sagging. As far as the feeling, still feel tender right here, right here, right here, like at the edge of my eyebrow right here, right here. And I noticed today that the taste buds on the left side of my tongue, it's like they come and go. So today food definitely tastes better than it did before, but at the same time I do notice that I don't have like all my taste buds back, or I can't taste anything at least. I'm not really doing a lot of facial exercises just yet because I don't know if it's time, but maybe I should start. And then when I frown, this little wrinkle right here isn't as deep. So today's date, like I said, is October 24th. So tomorrow, no, I keep forgetting, tomorrow's Friday, so we're almost 2 weeks in. Yeah, so good night. Good afternoon vlog. It is 1:10 on October 25th. Woke up and no improvements. I haven't had to use my eye drops. I think I used it only once so far, and I'm still trucking along. Eye still closes only on one side, like while blinking is what I mean. So still feel some pain here, some pain here, some pain here. Nostril flare. I just did my makeup because I have to go to work today, so hopefully I don't look too cakey. I feel better. I feel better that I don't need my eye drops as often. I'm still taking it to work with me because I don't want to be stuck at work without it. But I feel better that my eye's not as irritated anymore, even though it still won't really keep up with my left eye or my right eye. So yeah, I wish you would just hurry up and heal. Hey guys, I haven't checked in and I think it might be 2 days. I'm not sure. It might only be 1. I'm not sure. Today's date is October 27th. It's Sunday. Some improvements when it comes to the face situation. I don't need my eye solution as much, and I'm able to blink it. I mean, it's still, you know, kind of slow, but I'm able to close it. I still kind of have a hard time just closing the one side. Like this side I can do it really easy. This side, it's not quite there. The pain is really, really mild. Before, like maybe even 2 days ago, I could feel it, like if I put my my face on my hand, I was like, ugh! But it's really, really mild right now. Still only able to move one side of my nostril. Eyebrows, still only one side. Smile, still really limited. I'm excited that I don't need my eye drops as much. My eye still gets dry. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't get dry, but it's so much easier now. Last night was excuse me, the first night that I slept without having to tape my eye, so that was a huge relief because it's so uncomfortable. And for whatever reason, even though your eye is taped shut, it still manages to open, which is weird. But I'm glad that even though there's small improvements, I'm glad that I'm making improvements. I still haven't worn my contacts since this whole thing started, so I'm looking forward to getting rid of my glasses, only because I just feel like they get in the way. But I feel like my eyes are getting a break from the contacts. So still, smile is still really lopsided, but like I said in a previous clip or my last video, it's kind of like maybe that's how she smiles, but something could be up. I'm really glad that it wasn't as severe as it could have been, so thank goodness. So yeah, that's where we are. Good evening vlog. It is 10:09 on November 1st, so it's about bedtime. How are we doing? My eye seems to be blinking a little bit more at the same time, but not completely. Let's see, still not able to do, like, move my left side as much as my right side. So I can do this with my right side. I feel like I'm making some progress. So this is the smile. The nose flare. Smile. Kissy face. So yeah, so that's where we are. Getting ready for bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning if I remember to vlog. Okay, so the reason why I haven't vlogged is because the past like couple of days it was just like no improvements, just like no changes. So I figured really no point if there's no changes. But my eye's not watering as much. I feel like there's a little bit of tenderness like still right here in this area, but like less than 0, or not less than 0, less than 1, and it's not hurting right here anymore. Okay, you guys, I am so sorry. Today's date is November 17th. Can you see that? Yes. Early in the morning, November 17th, I just got off work, so I'm changing into my Jimmy Jams. As you can see, I want to say I'm pretty much recovered from the Bell's palsy episode. I'm blinking at the same time. I can move my nostrils. My eyebrows are going back. I can move my ears. I did end up getting sick after this. Was it last week or the week before? I don't remember. I got a upper respiratory infection. So when I went to the doctor to get seen for that, I was still kind of recovering from it. At the time it was like I was mostly recovered, but there was still like it took a lot of a bit of concentration to, you know, move my left eye, blink my left eye I should say, just like the smallest amount. And when she asked if anything else was going on, I mentioned that I was recovering from Bell's palsy, and she said, well, it was because I had gotten sick, probably because my immune system had been compromised because of the Bell's palsy. So there was that. I found that, well, I feel like on the days that I was able to get a lot of rest, that the next day I felt like there was like even just like the slightest improvement. I don't know if it really was the case, and even if it was, your results may vary. And then even now my left eye kind of twitches a little bit here and there, and I noticed that the day before there would be twitching. The day after I felt like there was some improvement. So I was pretty much recovered, I feel like, within a month of when it all started, which I'm gonna say October 11th. So by November 11th I feel like I was pretty much recovered. I know I got really lucky and I was fortunate when it came to the severity of it. So yeah, we're back to normal. I can move my face. So I don't know what I did. I didn't do any acupuncture. I did go to the chiropractor while it was at the very beginning, but I don't feel like that had an impact because I didn't go back. And at the same time, they didn't do anything to my left side, because your left side is controlled by the right side of your brain. So they didn't do anything to my left side. They only did like stuff to my right side. So anyway, yeah, that's where we are right now. So that's the end of this. If you have Bell's palsy, and I know it's easier said than done, stay positive. I know it really, really sucks, especially when all you want to do is laugh and you're like, you know, you're like this. So stay positive. It should pass, and you'll be okay before you know it. I know it's kind of scary because some people say they haven't really recovered, but I think if you stay positive and don't freak out, it is helpful. So thank you guys for watching this. I don't know if anybody found this interesting. I don't have any tips as far as like, you know, what to do, what I did. I just rested a lot, got as much sleep as I could, took my meds, and if you suspect that you have Bell's palsy, they say that within the first 48 hours, if you can start on the steroids, it helps. So I don't know how true that is, but I'm gonna go to bed because I have to be up early. See you guys. Thank you guys for watching.